Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints, here in downtown New Orleans. It is the opener of the 2024 season for these two teams. And off we go on EA Sports. And this one will not be returned. Early chance to see the new rule in action as this ball will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground for the first time, this is Alvin Kamara. And he's going to be dropped behind the line. Terrific push defensively. They came out of the locker room ready to go.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's caught. The reception for Rashid Shaheed. Third and 5. Throwing is Carr. He gets that to his tight end, Moreau. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
I think it's so critical to start the game fast. When you hear every coach and player harp on it in their press interviews and in their conferences, it's something that everybody stresses, but it's easier said than done. So I think for them to come out and face an early 3rd down and be able to pick up a 1st and extend this possession, I think it goes a long way towards everybody on that sideline and in that huddle just taking a deep breath.
Finding room at midfield. He's inside the 25. And he will score. Jamal Williams. Touchdown Saints. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken at the 5. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Young now to throw right away. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Deontay Johnson, the intended target there. It's 2nd down. They'll run here. The former Canadian track star, Chuba Hubbard, will take it. And he's going to be close to that 1st down marker, maybe about a yard short.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the 1st down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the 1st down, just not here.
Here's third down and a few inches. They'll try to run for it with Hubbard. And he will take this up past the 30-yard line. That's going to be enough for a first down.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10. Out of the shotgun, Young. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. To throw is Young. Going to set up the screen here to Hubbard.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to
go. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Young hands it to Hubbard. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
From the gun, it's Young. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up fourth down. On now is the punt team for the Panthers. Back deep for the Saints, it's Rashid Shaheed. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere.
At their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. On the ground, it is Jamal Williams. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a second down and 8. Carr to throw. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Olave is the motion man. Carr working out of the gun. His pass taken in by Shaheed. A gain of 11 on that one. It's good for a Saints first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. In motion is Hill. Go play action with Carr. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
There's a saying on defense, Mike, tips and overthrows, you've got to get those. Those got to turn into interceptions. So if you're the offense here, after you saw that ball batted in the air, man, I can promise you it felt like a lifetime waiting to see if it just falls harmlessly to the ground.
Third and long. To throw is Carr. And that is incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And that'll set up fourth down. The Saints lining up in punt formation. Good hang time. The fair catch will be made back at their own 12. First and 10. Here's Young. That one complete. It's Ian Thomas. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
This is a great look here, Mike, when you have a very versatile tight end, the ability to move him around. He's like the ultimate chess piece. In this snap, he's lined up in the slot, typically more where like a wide receiver would align, but his ability to get downfield and use that big body, when you're going against these zone defenses, oftentimes that's the vulnerability of the coverage. The ball was on time, the ball was accurate, and then his big tight end, he just did the rest.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now Young gonna keep it himself. Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball. More bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be...
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Now Carr. That one complete to A.T. Perry. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
One of the things that makes him one of the best receivers in the NFL, Mike, is his ability to create separation downfield. He makes it so easy for his quarterback to not only find him, but to constantly create a nice throwing window like he did right there.
Here's 2nd and 9. To throw, it's Carr. A pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming. and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
3rd and 9. Olave is the motion man. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down. Here's their punter now. They'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Get this drive started. On the ground, it's Hubbard. And he'll work his way forward to about the 21. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll motion the tight end, Thomas. Here's the pistol snap to Young. And that will be incomplete. They could not hook up on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Here's Young. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down. Here's Johnny Hecker now, as he is on to punt for Carolina. Touchdown for the special teams unit. Patterson now to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the Saints move out on top 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. Willie Gay with the stop. They'll go again with Hubbard. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
Well, as been the case this entire 1st half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. And this drive is over before it can start. It's swallowed up to force 4th down. Here's the punter now, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. To return, it's Shaheed. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down.
At the 50-yard line.
3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. In motion is Hill. A give up the middle with Kamara. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Shaheed in motion. They'll run a draw now. It's Kamara. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss.
Great job by the defense here, quickly realizing that this was going to be a draw. They're not caught off guard thinking that they're defending the pass. They're able to not only get in there for a stop, but they're able to take them down in the backfield for a loss.
Carr from the gun on 3rd down. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Johnson. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
They'll go for it. It's Williams. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
On 1st down, it is Hubbard. He'll be brought down after a short pickup to the 45. Another run here with Hubbard. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. Now Young. That one into the hands of Thielen. He's got it. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Now Hubbard. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Third down and 9. To throw, Young. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
I think this one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a fourth down decision to make. And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. It's a give now to Kamara. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. But some success here early on the ground will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Here's a designed run. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. Back is Carr. Left side into the hands of Olave. And he's into the end zone. Chris Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice. But it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Now an opening past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. On the give, it's Hubbard. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They drop him in the backfield.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. They'll look to set up the screen here.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
And he's going to have the 1st down, but we do have a flag on the field, and they are already walking backwards. So a much more difficult scenario now. It is 3rd and 10. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back with more on this opening week. After this, on comes the punter now, as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. A fair catch. He's going to call it and take it right around his own 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Carr. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Carr. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
He locates his receiver. That's Perry. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Here's a handoff to Williams. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. From his interior spot, that's Derek Brown on the tackle. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Now, 2nd down throw from Carr. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
He'll try to get this one on the ground. And he does some good work on the ground here. Going to take it inside the 30 with a run of 8 yards.
Brings up 4th down and 1.
Out comes Riley Patterson to try the field goal. This will be a 46-yard attempt. The Panthers will take their first timeout. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this 2nd quarter. The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Shaheed in motion. Saints going to use their 2nd timeout. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this 2nd quarter. Out comes Riley Patterson to try the field goal. This will be a 46-yard attempt. Patterson's kick is good. And the Saints extend the lead to 24-0.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Young to throw. crushed. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
On third down, here's Hubbard. And he's across midfield, and more importantly, he's got the first down at the 49-yard line.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Hi, Coach. Thank you. Two very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This is going to be taken in at the 3. We'll get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Young. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throw left side, taken in by Thomas. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
They'll motion over Thielen. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll run it. It's out of the gun, and it's Hubbard. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. The motion man is Johnson. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
There's no doubt that you appreciate the toughness he shows here, Mike. I mean, for a quarterback to put his head down and pick up some tough yards, his teammates love it. But I'll tell you, his coaches, they want to see him protect himself, understand when he had enough to pick up the first down, to get down and live to play another snap.
On first down is Young. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete, but a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum, figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points, because so far this has been a struggle, and they just cannot get anything going through the air.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Finally seems that this offense has found their rhythm after what's been a really slow first two quarters. They're hopeful that this series can be the spark. They continue to be efficient in the passing game and go finish this drive.
They'll motion over Thielen. Here's a handoff to Hubbard. Can he get away? No! He's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play.
You have to appreciate the effort. The guy's given everything he has to try to make something out of nothing, but understand sometimes you just have to live to survive another down and not take a big loss.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. From the gun, it's Young. To get this complete, it's Thielen over the middle. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Going to set up the screen here to Hubbard. Eddie Pinheiro going to come on to try a field goal now. This from 30 yards out. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Panthers are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. They're going to be backed up now to start this drive. So they come to the line for first down and 10. The tight end Moreau is in motion. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down. Here comes Williams on the toss to the right. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Throwing is Carr. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
They'll run on first down with Kamara. He's going to force his way for a yard or 2, but looks like this one's going to be coming back. On the handoff, it's Kamara. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. That is a big gainer for the Saints. An even 40 yards.
When you talk about the real dual-threat quarterbacks in this league, his name has to be at the top of the list. He's got game-breaking speed, and he shows it there. What a run.
Off the play fake. Here's Carr. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. Gains nothing.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
That's a gain of 15. First down, New Orleans.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
They motion the slot man left. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And he's in for the touchdown. But hold everything. There is a marker down. These points may come off the board. The tight end Moreau is in motion. Carr working out of the gun. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
Go play action with Carr. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
So often we see when those balls get deflected up into the air, they usually turn into interceptions. I think the offense dodged a bullet here, and they're fortunate there was nobody in the area to come down with that pick.
Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is 3rd and long. Great job by this defense. Nowhere near the end zone as we get to 4th and goal. Out comes Riley Patterson to try the field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Saints will extend their 3rd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. First and 10. To throw is Young. They'll try to set up the screen here. They were not fooled on defense. Saw the screen from the start. It'll be a loss of yardage on the play. Throwing on second down, Young. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Third and long. Out of the shotgun, Young.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
Hunting time for the Panthers, set to kick this one away, as they are forced to kick for the 6th time today. And he looks up, and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball, as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. Shaheed in motion. Here comes the jet sweep. And that one shut down right away. Good pressure on the backside. The defense stops him for no gain. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. To throw is Carr. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Get this drive started on the ground. It's Hubbard. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
The motion man is Johnson. He's able to get away from one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line. 3rd and long. Here's Young. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Fair catch will be taken here. It is right at the 40-yard line. In motion is Hill. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at their line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
Now a 3rd and 2. Try to pick this one up on the ground. A gain there of 11. It's good for a Saints 1st down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Kamara going to get it on the zone read here. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. The tight end Moreau is in motion. We'll go with the draw play here on 2nd down. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard.
Anytime you run a draw, you're hoping the linebacker reads pass and starts dropping into his pass coverage. That's what creates space for your running back to get going. Well, not this time. The linebacker saw it from the jump. He's able to penetrate in the backfield and take the runner down for a loss.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you have to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Now return coming from the 7. He'll take this up shy of the 25, but a penalty marker is down, and let's see what that's about. Young fires quick. That's Thielen. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
A quick throw here on the RPO. It's caught by Johnson. He's going to force his way for a yard or 2, but looks like this one's going to be coming back. That's quickly out wide to Thielen. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw still result in a big game.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Throwing is Young. Catch is made. That's Mingo. And they are into the end zone for the first time today. Jonathan Mingo. Touchdown, Panthers. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least it'll pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here trying to get an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Here's Kamara. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Now a toss play, running left. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play. 3rd and 9. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Third down and 9. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And this defense holds its ground. They stop him for no gain. And 4th down's coming up. Out comes Riley Patterson to try the field goal. This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. And they are not able to add on to their big lead. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On play action, Young. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Young hands it to Hubbard. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Here's 3rd and 7. They'll go again with Hubbard. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only 1. The offense staying out there for this 4th down. They'll go. Young. That's going to be caught. And he's going to get there. He's got the 1st down. What great awareness after the catch. He gets enough to move the chains. Young. He's going to run it. carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And the defense has it. The quarterback was on the move, starting to gain some yards, but then he lost the ball. And the fumble's recovered by the defense.
And early on, Mike, it was actually a really good job by the quarterback extending that play, getting some positive yards with his legs, but he decided not to slide and give himself up. He takes that hit, loses the ball, and now the defense takes over.
So this one, a win for the Saints. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory in the division, no less, here in Week 1. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Saints are winners, as we say so long from New Orleans.
Defense!